Where does success or failure begin? It's so funny how fast times change and things change. I wrote an article several years ago, probably about 7-8 years ago, and it was about a furniture store. It was a furniture store that went into a market, and they really disrupted it. You know, whether it's furniture or appliances, today we're so used to people getting delivery right away, then 24-hour delivery, 48-hour delivery, and yet 7-8 years ago it wasn't possible, or at least people said it wasn't possible. And even those that did offer 24-hour delivery usually were booked out until 2 to 3 weeks. In fact, heck, it just happened when we bought a new appliance and it was supposed to be next day delivery and they couldn't get us for 3 weeks. So what this company did is they went into a marketplace and they totally disrupted it. They changed it. And when I was reading the article, I said, oh my gosh, how much have times have changed? Now, I want you to think about this. Remember the days that we actually wanted a book and we'd have to go to the mall and go to Walden Books? I'm dating myself, yes, I know. Or you'd go to Barnes & Noble and any of the booksellers out there. It's totally changed because today, when we want a book, we go on Amazon and it gets delivered to our house within 48 hours. So how did this happen? Why did this happen? Well, Jeff Bezos just basically disrupted the entire book system. And by the way, Amazon started just selling books and delivering books. Now, how we shop today is totally changed. I mean, half of all online sales right now are on Amazon. They're now in the delivery business with groceries. Now that they've acquired Whole Foods. So how did this change? They disrupted a marketplace. They looked at things differently. Now, I'm not saying that you have to disrupt a marketplace in order to be successful in business. What I'm saying is you need to look at the pain or problems that your customers are having. What's making them dissatisfied in the current ocean that they're playing in or who they're buying from? You don't need to have every single person as a client. But what you do need is to find those people who are not happy with the people that they're buying from right now. That's all. And all you have to do is, they have an itch. All you have to do is remind them that they have an itch and you start scratching it. And all of a sudden they can sit up, they can pay attention to whatever it is that you're offering, your products, your good, your service. You know, it doesn't matter. You could do this with online, you can do it with offline. The thing is, you've got to start thinking differently. Instead of just looking at, hey, what's a good hook that I get someone to click on an ad and come to my webpage, or if you're doing newsprint or radio advertising, what do you need to do to get them, A, to pay attention and realize that you're different than the service, the product that they've been buying for a period of time. When you can do that, you have an opportunity to massively change things. Now, remember that furniture store I told you in the beginning? Within a couple years, a lot of their competitors started going out of business. Why? Because they scratched the itch of people who really wanted next day delivery and were able to get it. Now, what's happened because of Amazon? The exact same thing. A lot of retailers have gone out of business because they haven't been willing to reinvent themselves to what the market is saying that they want. Now, what's going to be next? I have no idea. Maybe it's meet George Jetson and we dial something up on a computer and it appears at our house literally seconds later. Who knows what's going to happen? You know, I can tell you that the way things are now and where they're going to be a decade from now are two totally different. We probably will have almost an all-electric car fleet out there a decade from now. We will probably have autonomous vehicles that are being driven by satellite. You punch in the location you want and they're safer than a human driving the car themselves. So where are things going to go? I don't know. It doesn't matter what your product, good, your service, your niche is. You need to be able to start thinking differently. You need to scratch the itch, position yourself on how you're different than all your competitors, and you'll start attracting them to you. So what do we need to do today? Number one, as we talked about yesterday, we need to focus in on belief. What makes you unique? What makes you different? And believing beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are the person to provide that service, that product to your client. When you're able to do that, everything will change for you. 100%. Everything will change for you. Number two, seek. You got to seek out the opportunities that are out there. Don't just wait for them to come to you. I mean, heck, if you're not an entrepreneur right now and you're working for someone else and you're not happy, what do you need to do? You need to seek a new opportunity. If your product is not getting bought by everyone that you want to be purchasing your product, you need to seek new customers. How do you do that? Through marketing funnels, through paid advertising online, paid advertising offline. Make sure it's an effective mix. You've got to do things differently. 3, you got to make a decision. You got to make a decision based upon facts. We're not talking about headline news or fake news that may be out there. You need to make a decision based upon facts. What's going on in the marketplace and how can you seize that opportunity? And here's what the most important thing, seriously, what you decide to take action on may not work. In fact, it most likely will not work. So guess what you need to do? 4, you got to adjust. If what you're doing isn't working, shift, modify, and adjust. And keep adjusting until that right hook, that right offer meets your client. The only way you're going to fail is to quit, to give up. So belief, make that decision, take action. In fact, have pig-headed discipline and determination, as Chet Holmes used to say. Pig-headed discipline and determination will trump great ideas every single day. So there's so many people with great ideas that don't take action on them. So anyway, this is Dave Asarnow. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Like my page. If you like this, like my page, follow my channel, and I'll be sending a new video to you tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching this, and hope you got a few golden nuggets.